Hunter, what's up, fellas?
What up? How you doing?
Good, I'm doing fantastic. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves and tell me a little bit about you?
I'm Michael. I play keys and sing.
Uh-huh.
I'm Dan. I play this beauty.
I'm Taylor. I'm playing a snare today.
He just plays snare all the time.
We put out an ad for just a snare player.
And you found him?
Yeah.
Now, where do you put an ad like that to find snare?
Craigslist.
Craigslist?
Yeah.
Sweet,
also,
man.
like some of the dating apps.
Or Tinder?
Yeah.
Does Tinder have a
Tinder,
snare?
yeah. No, we just were
No,
swiping.
we're more classy than that. We're on Hinge.
Well, what's Hinge? I never heard of Hinge.
Okay, here's the best way someone described it to me. Tinder is like you just meet a girl like out. You know, you're like at the club, you know, and then you meet a girl.
I like how it was Duck Club.
Yeah. Duh.
It's different.
Hinge is like you meet a girl at a friend's party.
Okay.
So you have to have, I think, one person in common on Facebook or one friend in common.
A little bit
so
safer?
yeah, it's like there's a bit of vetting there.
Right.
You know?
So it's not like Grindr.
Whereas just whoever you're close to, like proximity, like, are you my mother?
Right.
Yeah. Are you my daddy?
So I'm taking it you guys...
Wait, seriously, the Grindr should use that.
They totally should, yeah. I'll send it to them. So you guys didn't meet on an app. How did you guys meet?
Dan and I actually met a long time ago in an a cappella audition at UCLA.
Okay.
We realized that we were both from the same hometown.
Oh, funny.
Danville.
Right.
And, you know, at UCLA, it's a big school. Danville's not a very huge town, so it was like we started chatting and realized that we kind of liked the same type of music. We didn't think we would make the a cappella group. We ended up making that, but like the real connection came from just like writing songs together in my dorm room. I was an RA. And so, like, we could write late at night, and my residents would complain. But since I was the RA, we would never.
The complaints went to you.
They would come to me. It was a little bit of a loophole.
Yeah.
So that's how we started. It wasn't really, the intention wasn't to start a band. Back then, it was just to kind of play music. But then we started a project that was just the two of us in like a very acoustic, stripped down way. And over the years, have had a couple of different projects. And then Hunter Hunted started about 3 years ago. And it's still the two of us as the band, but we play with some other people and are able to have like a much bigger sound when we want it.
Now that's crazy that you guys grew up in the same hometown. Are you guys about the same age?
Yeah.
2 years
Did you guys go to the same high school?
Rivals.
Rival high school.
Yeah.
So which high school did you go to?
San Ramon.
And
Monte Vista.
Monte Vista.
Yeah.
It just never knew each other, huh?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. And we were both like in choir in high school and stuff like that. So like
we had competed against each
we
other.
probably like saw each other at some point.
It's
but
destiny.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately.
All right, so let's get into the first song. Why don't you tell us what it is and a little bit the backstory behind it?
The first song I'm going to play is called Ready For You. That's kind of a cool story. It's, why don't you kind of, like, what inspired, like, what was like, the sort of...
I mean, the specific inspiration for me was my brother and his now fiance, like, they were dating for a really long time. And actually, I was just thinking about it, like, how she had sort of been there as he was figuring his stuff out. And, like, finally he had this realization, like, wow, I've been kind of, like, so focused on myself, but now I realize that this person is who I want to be with. And then thinking about that as it applies to other people, and also just like how it applies to our music of being like, we've been together playing music for a long time, but we're sort of ready to finally commit and put some music out.
Right.
So yeah. Here's a version of Ready For You, for you. Darling, you're waiting with an open hand, patient like a boat on land, born to sail the open sea. Oceans moving in my restless heart, keeping us a world apart, but you were always next to me. And I was the one standing in my way. I think I've always been afraid, but finally I see you now. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. I've been too long overdue. I'm ready for
I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. I've been too long overdue. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. I've been too long overdue. I'm ready for you.
Awesome, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so what's been your guys' favorite moment as Hunter Hunted?
I think playing on late night with Conan was a pretty cool thing. That was like sort of near the beginning of our
Right.
inception, and it was just kind of one of those moments where you see it from your living room, and then to actually be on set and like look around and be like, wow, like this is something that I'm doing right now. It's like, and I think like at that time, my parents didn't even realize like how serious like I was taking the band, and they saw me on TV like, hey, what's happening? I have Asian parents. Like, they don't really get it, but they saw me on TV like, whoa, this is like,
Instant credibility.
yeah,
Sure.
they're like this like, oh, this is actually kind of real. I'm like, yeah,
But
like,
didn't they say, why no Letterman?
yeah. Oh, what a clean dig. But yeah, but like I mean, there have been numerous moments like that where you kind of just like take a step back and like, wow, this is really amazing what we're getting to do. When you find yourself like in Atlanta, Georgia, playing at the Tabernacle in this like old church that's been converted to a music venue, and you look around the stained glass windows, and it's just kind of like it's to think about who's played there, and then just I don't know, like those such special little moments really like ring true.
Or even like in our, in LA, playing at like the Wiltern, which is like a theater we've been to see some of our favorite shows as well. And then just being on that stage and like kind of having that reverse experience has been really cool.
Right.
So.
Now, do you guys have an ultimate goal for your music?
That's a good question.
An ultimate goal? Well, I don't think like there's like a specific, we're like not going for a specific message with our music as a whole in terms of like trying to make a political revolution or anything like that.
Sure.
I think like our music, like we really connect to it emotionally, and I think that like there's something about even the songs that are more down and a little darker lyrically that we want to sort of have a bit of hope and inspiration in. So I think that like for us, like music is a place that we can go to when we want to release and want to like feel joy, but not just like a surface level of joy. We like want to have the whole gamut of emotion. So I think that having people connect with it is important for us, and we just want like more people to hear it. We're doing what we're doing, and I think if people don't like it, that's okay. But like, if we could get it out there, that would be awesome.
Right.
Yeah, and playing is our favorite thing. So I think like
Just connecting with people.
Yeah.
I think it's like it's the same thing as just having like a really intimate conversation with someone like that you haven't seen in a while, or just making a connection in a different way, through music.
Right.
And just like having those emotions connect with like a fan, and like allowing them to then take that and do with it what they will.
Right. What did you guys listen to when you were kids?
I remember like my first thinking like, wow, I really music is really good. It was like Paul Simon, Simon and Garfunkel specifically.
I listen to musicals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like Broadway tunes, show tunes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, growing up, I remember like Third Eye Blind was big for me, like Oasis.
Yeah, I like never listened to any of this. Like
He didn't even know the Beatles like, when we met.
Again, I have Asian parents, and so I never like trickled down to me.
Yeah.
Well, did you take like some sort of musical lessons when you were a child? No, nothing?
I stumbled into choir because I didn't want to do speech and debate.
Uh-huh.
And like I was pushed into speech and debate because it was just kind of like, oh, like they thought that I would like it, but
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't want to do this class. So I just like found choir. Then I didn't even realize I could sing. And then the choir director was like, oh, I was a freshman. Like, oh, we're gonna put you with like this group. I'm like, oh, okay.
The advanced group
Yeah.
or something, yeah.
So
That's crazy. You didn't even realize you had that talent,
Yeah.
and here you go.
I mean, I didn't start playing the guitar until I was in college.
Wow.
And so in college, I was just kind of like that guy in the dorm room. Like,
Were you
Wait,
self-taught?
with your
Yeah.
shirt off, like playing more than words.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, good. Those guys
Yeah, exactly.
drinking beer in the freshman.
I was that douchebag.
All right, so what do you listen to now?
Still musicals.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Actually, I mean, just on the car ride here, we were listening to Hamilton, the new musical on Broadway. It's about Alexander Hamilton. It will change your life. I just finished his biography, and I'm on this like American Revolution like history kick right now, and it's really.
We've also been listening to a lot of breakup songs. A lot of Phil
Oh, yeah?
Collins.
Bonnie Raitt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're not going through a breakup, but
Nope.
like the best part of a breakup is the breakup music.
Yeah.
And we're like, wait, why do we have to go through a breakup
Yeah.
to enjoy the music? So we've been like really deep in that.
Cool.
Lately. It's pretty good.
So I think Phil Collins is coming out with a new album. Did you guys see that?
No.
Yeah. I think he's finally coming out of retirement next year.
Is it gonna be sad?
I don't know. I mean, his life's got to be pretty good for him, right?
Yeah, I hope it's not happy because
Because I will not buy it.
well, it's just,
Right.
happy music like this next song.
Perfect segue.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think like most of our music is. Most of our music, like I think, there's like stuff that I like at least. Like there's an element of, I wouldn't say sadness, but like there's a depth there that you kind of know like. There's some experience there, Happiness is happy because you have the alternative of sadness, and I think this song is one of our few songs that's just sort of like, you know what, like it's all good, and taking a moment to be a little lighter about it and not think too hard and be too deep.
Perfect.
So it's called Lucky Day. Lately, I've been building things, castles and airplanes. I've been painting pictures from my dreams. Yeah, I'm done waiting. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Lately, I cross my fingers tight, superstition in my mind. I must be breaking mirrors under ladders all the time. Followed by the rain. This is the real life. I'm feeling so fine. It's gonna be my lucky day when the stars align and clouds are gone away. We're big enough to fill the Milky Way, and we're not afraid. It's my lucky day. Gonna fly around the world, let everybody know my time is now. All my friends at home are pointing from the ground, but I'm not coming down on my lucky day. Lucky day. Today I will bet the odds, count the numbers, throw the darts. I'm risking more and leaning on my house of cards, trying not to fall. This is the real life. I'm feeling so fine. It's gonna be my lucky day when the stars align and clouds are gone away. We're big enough to fill the Milky Way, and we're not afraid. It's my lucky day. We're gonna fly around the world, let everybody know my time is now. All my friends at home are pointing from the ground, but I'm not coming down on my lucky day. Lucky day. Oh, 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 oh. Every day will come and go. Oh, 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 oh. It's a great big world and I won't stay home. Oh, oh, I'm gonna fill my heart to the top, let it overflow. It's gonna be my lucky day when the stars align and clouds have gone away. We're big enough to fill the Milky Way, and we're not afraid. It's my lucky day. I'm gonna fly around the world, let everybody know my time is now. All my friends at home are pointing from the ground, but I'm not coming down on my lucky day. Lucky day.
Sweet. All right, before I let you guys go, one last question. Just kind of a generic. When you guys go to a bar, what is it that you guys order? What's your drink?
Ooh, well, I think a classic one would just be, Jameson on the rocks. But if I'm feeling frisky, vodka-RedBull.
Oh.
Just if I'm feeling like naughty,
I'll go a Jameson Ginger, and if I'm feeling more excited, go Moscow Mule.
Sweet.
Because you get the cool copper
You
cup.
do, yeah, copper cup, yeah.
That's the best. I always steal those things. Got a collection.
It is pretty
Gin
cool.
and tonic for me.
Gin and tonic, sweet, yeah.
But yeah, what do you get?
I like scotch.
Turn the cameras around.
I like scotch, yeah.
Sometimes I'll
Yeah.
just ask for a Red Bull.
Yeah.
With a splash of whiskey.
Yeah.
Or what is that? Vodka.
Ew.
No, I like scotch, I like
have you
beer.
had Red Bull in a bread bowl?
Red Bull in a bread bowl.
Yeah,
trying to make
like a
trying to-
clam chowder bread bowl.
Yeah, but Red Bull.
But we're trying to,
Trying to start that?
We're onto something.
Okay.
Like burritos with mojitos and stuff like that.
Burritos with mojitos.
Wait, you said you're a beer guy too?
I like a lot of beer.
What kind of beer do you like?
Well, I'm big on the Russian River Brewing Company right now, so like Pliny, and I'm trying to get into the sours, but that's kind of an acquired taste. It's taking a little while, but yeah, I like hoppy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big IPA guy.
Big IPA guy. Yeah. Yeah. It's trendy, but it's good.
No, it's good. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, we're gonna see you guys December 10th.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool. 100. Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much for having us.
Sweet.